as they wait for those 5 red lights to go off. And we're racing here for race 2 at Zandvoort. Keanu Blum cutting to the right and then back to the left. A really good start from him. Hersiger dropping back into the clutches of Leighton Furry. Jan Duran with a good start there in the BMW, the yellow and green car, monstering Felix Hersiger just in front of him. Around turn 2 we come, and a wild ride for the Audi of Felix Hersiger out of 2, up onto the banking at turn 3 and going high around the outside. What a great start from Jan Duran. As we look down at turn 2, up onto the banking of turn 3, and now we see a challenge potentially for the lead. Leighton Furry just going low, but has he left himself vulnerable to 3rd place? No, he hasn't at the moment, but he took a much tighter line through the bank into turn 3. Now around 4 and 5 we come, the cars bouncing across the curbs then.
So racing hard, and racing hard with bits of BMW hanging off the back of his car is Storm Yerdrum, who's found a way past Giuliano Holzem. He caught him up pretty quickly. He's on the ragged edge here. He's driving that car by the seat of his pants. Holzem trying to come back at him here and will get through. Only up at turn 5, or will he? No, Yerdrum's going to hang on around the outside as they go up. Contact between them. Holzem does well to catch it.
The safety car is out, so the gaps that had been built up, it wasn't massive between Keanu Blum and Leighton Furry. This might actually help Keanu Blum. Well done, that man there, that lady there, who has retrieved that piece of car. Taking advantage of this safety car period. Look at them all up onto the banking, taking different lines. Furry takes the lower line and a turn 3. Now it's a drag race around towards turn 4. This takes a lot of courage up over the blind crest of the hill. Here they come. Keanu Blum keeps his foot buried on the throttle. Leighton Furry's not done yet. Down towards Shy Black they come. Also there, Storm Yerdrum comes in with what remains of that BMW, and it'll be Fabio Rao who will jump out, help him out of the car, and then get behind the wheel of the FK Performance Motorsport BMW. Also, Leo Pickler is in as well. He will be handing over to Colin Bernighausen, another graduate from Porsche 6th Carrera. Oh, now here comes Furry.
Yeah, Furry has come in then. Well, him and Zimmer are pretty evenly matched drivers, aren't they?
Yeah.
So Tim now getting in. Tim was saying when he was doing this talk earlier, if we wanted to, we could do this driver change in under 20 seconds. Of course, they had the minimum pit stop time. He said, but there's a lot to do. You've got to get rid of the net that's in the way, unplug the radio. So he now hands over to Joseph Ellery, the South African driver. Might have stayed out maybe for another lap or 2, potentially could have, but Joseph now has got to see what he can do. This is going to be tight because the leading pit stopper is just coming into turn 13 here, and the Lamborghini Finn Zulav about to come through the last turn. Jamie Day gets clobbered on the way into the right-hander at turn 13. Undeterred, looks to the inside line, backs off out of that, kicking up the dash just in front of them is the Porsche. Oh, there's almost contact. There is contact into the barriers, into the wall goes the Audi of Simon Connor Prim. Contact because slowing in front of them already, I think, was that Mustang of Max Cucurese. I think he had a problem already had a moment. They were all 3 of them together. Joseph Ellery in 4th place. That was the car started by Jan Duran, but we are going to get a red flag.
And that may well be because of damage to the barrier. So the cars are going to be brought back. Probably to the pit lane. I imagine, well, they'll certainly keep them low coming through that corner. So the red flag, the clock will stop, and the cars will come to a stop here as well. It may well be there's been some damage to the barrier.
But I just don't think Max saw those cars coming, did he? And it was just nowhere to go for the Audi driver, unfortunately.
He won the race this time last year here at Zandvoort. He won his 2nd race at the Red Bull Ring at the season opener. He can now call himself a 3 times winner in ADAC GT Masters, and a 2nd ever win for Felix Hersiger, his co-driver. A great haul of points to extend the lead at the top of the championship. 2nd across the line, Tim Zimmerman and Leighton Furry, and a 1st ever podium for Fabio Rao. Scored the maximum points in the road to DTM, so of course a good points haul for qualifying in the road to DTM. As Eric Vyers, Chief Sporting Officer at Circuit Zandvoort, presents the trophies to Felix Hersiger and Finn Zulav. The locals, Matteo Braga, circuit manager Pirelli, will present the 2nd place trophies to the 2nd place drivers, and they say thank you very much for providing us with tyres. Steven Sturker, head of development of IM and Motorsport Heinrich Eibach, presents the 3rd place trophies to Fabio Rao and Storm Yerdrum, and those, I've got to shake his hand, that's it. Those are trophies that they will remember for a long time.